You've probably seen some amazing private jet interiors in the past, but this is by far the most expensive private jet in the world. It costs $700 million, and it took 7 years to build. Let's go inside. This is the ultra high end of private jets, and we haven't even got to the price tag yet. The owner of this plane wanted to take luxury to the next level, and that meant creating something no one has ever seen before. At first glance, you might think this is a Boeing 747 or an Airbus 380, but that would be way too easy. This is actually a modified Airbus, a 330, but with only 550 square feet of space to play with. How does this even compare? Well, this plane is anything but ordinary. We're going to start off in the reception area, where you can already see how vast the space really is. It definitely doesn't feel like you re on a plane and straight away you will notice these unique pieces of art. They're not just for decoration though. If you look closely, you'll see they have moving parts. These kinetic sculptures were designed especially for this jet and are actually really fascinating. Moving into the main cabin, you might think these are real plants, but actually, they're incredibly realistic artificial plants. They're placed throughout the cabin and are there to add a bit more life to the interior. And here's the first bit. We'll see a few more later on, but this is definitely the best one. It has a fantastic design, and you will get a real sense of how big it is when you see someone sleeping in it. Not only does the bed pop out from the floor, but the ceiling also lowers to give you some privacy. There's also a very large TV which pops out from the wall. It's perfect if you want to watch movies during the day, but at night the lights can dim and it becomes the perfect spot to sleep. There is also a secondary bedroom at the rear of the aircraft, which is much smaller than the first. You have to duck to enter and there's barely any room to move around. But it does have its own bathroom, which you won't find in the main bedroom. Here's a look at the bathroom. It definitely feels more like a luxury hotel than a plain bathroom. There's a huge sink, a separate shower, and even a toilet with its own bidet. The walls are covered in marble, and there's also a small TV on the wall. I'm not sure why you'd need a TV in your bathroom, but hey, who am I to judge? Now let's head back to the main cabin, because there's plenty more to see. Here's the dining area. The table in the middle can seat up to 8 people, although you could fit more in if you wanted. There are multiple TVs built into the walls, and all of them can be lowered or raised to create the perfect atmosphere for dinner. And if you don't feel like eating inside, you can always go outside. There is a small seating area at the rear of the aircraft, which gives you access to the upper deck. It's quite a tight squeeze getting up the stairs, but once you're up there, you'll find a private lounge area. It has 2 armchairs and a table in the middle, which is perfect for playing cards or having a drink. And now we've come to the entertainment area. You might think this is the main attraction, but wait until we reveal the price tag. This is easily the biggest draw card of the entire aircraft. There are 4 comfortable chairs surrounding a low table, and then a large L-shaped sofa behind. There are also 2 TVs on the wall, but it gets better with the push of a button. One of the TVs lowers to the table, and the other TV rises from behind the sofa. Together they form a giant 106-inch IMAX screen. Now this is proper next-level luxury. This entertainment suite makes the billionaire lifestyle seem so glamorous and exciting. But we still haven't seen the best part. Wait until you see what's downstairs. Now let's go through the door on the left. This leads us to the VIP area. You can clearly see how large it is. In fact, it's so big, they had to place a support beam in the middle. This area is perfect if you're traveling with friends or family. The sofas can comfortably fit 6 people. And there are multiple tables scattered around the floor. All of the tables can be moved to create a dance floor if you're feeling lively. There are also 2 toilets in this area, one with a sink and the other with a TV. I really hope they never run out of toilet paper. But enough about the inside. What about the outside? There are many great views around the aircraft, but this has to be the best. Deki Aluhuki. The windows wrap around the entire fuselage, giving you incredible panoramic views. And these views are even better from the ground. If you're lucky enough to be staying at a hotel near the airport, you might catch the plane taking off or landing. It looks absolutely massive from this angle. Here's another great shot, showing just how big it really is. This photo shows the exact moment it takes off. And here's one final picture showing the moment it landed. So now you know all about the interior and the exterior. It's time to reveal the price tag. So how much does this luxury plane cost? Are you ready? Because here it is, $700 million. That is the most expensive private jet in the world. It costs more than any other private jet, even costing more than some commercial airliners. But considering the amount of luxury and the sheer size, Is it worth it? Comment below. Also, we have a lot more videos coming up, including the inside of Jeff Bezos' private rocket, so make sure to stay tuned because you won't want to miss that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.